haven't posted a YouTube video in so long, and a lot of it just has to do with like life and like how I feel. And I'm turning 25 this year, and it's so funny because it's just like life is literally like what you feel, how you feel, and you move how you feel. You move like whenever you feel like it's hard to describe sometimes. Like if I'm sad, last year I had a lot going on for me in my life. Like it was so much happening back to back, back to back, back to back. Prayers answered, manifestations answered, back to back, back to back. Like again, 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 like over and over. And at some point, it got to a point where I just felt overwhelmed in self, and like my reality started to reflect what my internal self was not like feeling. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot that happened. I had fellowship, art residency in another country. I was dealing with bills, losses, like friendship endings, relationship growing. Like it was a lot, and it makes me really think like this is life. Like at 23, because I'm 24 now, at 23, I could not imagine that for myself, and because I was living in it and still not being able to see myself in it, I feel like that's when I lost me. When I started to rely on the things that I did daily, like I was in school daily, I was always in my studio, I was always doing certain things, but that's because that's what I was taught to do. That's what was rehearsed throughout my life. Like I was just doing things that I was rehearsed, like whatever my mother said, whatever this, and I started to realize like I'm not living for myself. I'm living for others to see through me rather than I'm living for me. Don't know if that's complicated. Don't let it go over your head, cuz it's over my head right now. And for a while I didn't want to post. I didn't want to be seen, and I still in a way don't want to be seen, but I realized that it's not to say it's not that deep, but it's not as deep as I'm making it. Like there's so many perspectives, there's so many ways, there's so many um guidelines, there's so many different things that really take up space, whether it's your job, whether it's your hobby, whatever is your passion, whatever is your family responsibilities, whatever. Like it's so much that comes into play that distracts you from who you are. And when I was in graduate school, when I was in my master's program last year, I one of my advisors, she would constantly ask me, and I love her. Kelsey, I love you. You literally have my sister's name. You're a great, great person. She would ask me like, who are you? Like outside of the things that you give myself. Because like typically I'm like, yeah, I'm an artist. I make art. I make I can do stuff with my hands. Pause. But like I'm not. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. Now I'm a girlfriend. But it's like certain things is like, who am I outside of those things and outside of the roles that others have given me and I give myself? Excuse how ashy my lips are. This is literally off the wake up. And once you release those pressures of the outside, once you realize certain things are just not, it may not be for you, it may not be like the life you want to live, you just give it up. And the best thing you can do is just to give it up. The best thing you could do is give it up to God, really. Like my relationship with God in this like past year has blossomed crazy. Like there's certain prayers that I have that God continues to just answer randomly. Like certain things that I've always wanted to do, I've done. And I would used to put like, for example, I was in residency in Paris last year, and I used to put that on such a high pedestal. Like, oh my gosh, this is like the greatest thing ever. This is like the pinnacle. This is the spectacle of everything I want to be, where I want to go. And it wasn't. I didn't like it. I did not like France. It was very awkward. Like the residency that I was in, outside of it, there was an encampment of like 30 to 40 like homeless men mostly, and you know, it just did not feel good in my spirit. Like I was in a box. People would like come up to me all the time, like kind of harassing me. Specifically, like men would just like randomly come up to me. Imagine like a foreign man coming up to you speaking a language you kind of know but don't really know, and you're kind of like trying to like brush them off and like walk off, and they won't let you. I've actually had like men stop in like I'm walking down the street and they would like stop in front of me. It's like an older white guy just literally stopped in front of me to try and talk to me, and I'm like, of course I'm from Philly, so of course I'm gonna like walk around and like and you know what I mean? Like, not that I didn't hit him, but like I maneuvered around the situation. But like things like that really interrupted my experience, and I felt like because I put it on such a high pedestal in my mind, I felt that this was like the worst thing ever because of, you know, how I placed it. And it made me realize like I cannot put things on pedestals. I can't, you know, like forever I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get my masters and my life is going to be amazing." My life is good. Like it depends on like how you see things, but not because of the masters. It's because like I'm living a life of love. I'm living more carefree. I'm not burdened by the things I was burdened about. Like I can be a chud and be okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm not pressured by what I see on social media to be or to do or to have certain things, you know? Like I don't care about the new AP. I don't care about having the newest things. Like a lot of my stuff is from Ross. Like I'm wearing a muumuu from Ross. I love Ross actually. I like shopping there. But like being able to do things that I enjoy rather than things that I'm supposed to enjoy. You know what I mean? Like I love being with my family, and when I'm away from my family for too long, I start to lose it. I literally start to lose it, and like especially being a whole time zone away, it was really hard. Would I do another overseas residency? It depends. Like certain things, it just depends, and you have to experience it for you to know. But don't put things so high to the point where it's like you as a human can't compare to it. Like I saw myself in it, but not experiencing it, and I think that was the biggest issue. But yeah, like I did the whole job thing. I worked at a school. It wasn't the best, but I love the experience. And I think that in everything, as long as you just experiment, like live a life that's worth living, live a life that I would say like no regrets, but you know, live a life like to where you can be happy with yourself. And that's all I gotta say for right now. Excuse my hair. If you say anything about my hair, you're anti-black. If you say anything about my lips being ashy, you're also anti-black and anti-cameo, and that wouldn't be nice or cool. Um, anyways, if you are watching, thanks. Because I really don't expect anyone to see this, but I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great week. And I do want to post more and just be more active on here. Anyway, God loves you. I love you. Peace.